Rovers get back to winning ways after we beat Millwall at Ewood Park. Of course, Tom Cruise wasn't there. He was hanging out with me, of course, as Rovers climb up or maintain their playoff positions over in the Championship. 2-1 it was. Of course, before we talk about that, big shout out to Blue Rose Capital for sponsoring this instant reaction. These are my real deal thoughts coming at you right here, right now, as, of course, I'm just getting over a bit of jet lag from a trip out west to San Diego, hanging out with some celebs, me and the Tom Cruise Meister. But anyway, 2-1 it was at the night at Ewood Park in a game that was a little bit shit. I'm going to be honest with you. Of course, first half, dire straits, 0-0, nothing too much to get excited about. But the second half proved to be a completely different ball game. Rovers coming at Millwall pretty much from the second half whistle, and an early goal, 57th minute. Gallagher had a couple of gilt-edged chances for probably taking the lead himself. He didn't have a great day today, but he was involved in the first goal. His effort, I would say, a shot on goal or shot towards goal, bumbled its way towards Tyrhys Dolan, who's scrappy WD effort, got the ball in the back of the net. But it doesn't matter how you do it, as long as you bloody do it. He got the ball over the line, 1-0 it was for Rovers, and of course, just 6 minutes later, we doubled the tally. Big by Brereton Diaz with a bullet header in the back of the net to, of course, put us 2-0 home and host, you would think, of course, and all the way up to 3 points. But no, Jake Cooper made it a very, very dodgy game. Nervous times for Rovers as he pulled one back for the visitors. Millwall, 75th minute on the clock. A bullet header again. Of course, it's a typical sort of Jake Cooper sort of goal. In a game where Millwall, I think, were a little bit hard done by, to be honest with you. Definitely the first half, we were even Stevens. There was nothing in it. Rovers did create more chances. As we could take a look at some of the stats here, if I can bring them up to you. Where are the stats? There they are, of course. So let me bring them up for you. So as you see from the stats, of course, Rovers dominate possession, 57% compared to Millwall's 43. We had just one more shot than they, 11 to their 10. Of course, 5 of the shots were on target. Just two for Millwall, where they lacked going forward. Of course, they were a little bit toothless, none the same going forward. But Rovers did make their possession count ultimately, and standouts for me today. I'm trying to think. Morton had a lot of the ball today. Looked okay. Not necessarily. He had a lot of the ball. When we do break down the stats in a bit more detail in the review later, we'll see that he had a lot of the touches, a lot of the passes, but they were very, very safe sort of passes. They weren't nothing too crazy, nothing too wild. Safe pair of hands he was in midfield, but it wasn't that exciting. A little bit gutted for the back three there of Wharton, Ayala and Hyam, who didn't get the clean sheet. They looked destined to get a clean sheet, but that's a goal by Jake Cooper. A good goal as well. And unfortunately, I think Millwall could have actually snatched a point themselves with a late effort, which from Vlogslammer, who had I think he had a spaghetti leg kick at the last couple of minutes, to equalise for Millwall, but it went over. But great effort by Rovers. We needed this after the shit show that was Luton Town, and again a very, very busy week for Rovers coming at you with Cardiff on Tuesday, then Rotherham a week today. So a lot of points on the offering for Rovers. So hopefully we can continue with this as we move forward to the midweek games. But yeah, Dak didn't get a start today. Came on for the last couple of minutes, and when we look at the starting lineup, the major surprise was Gallagher's return, and to be honest with you, he didn't strengthen his case today. Bambi on ice, of course. How many times do we have to see it? He just struggles with confidence at the moment. He does need a goal, as does Hurst, who did come on for the final flurry of minutes. The sooner those guys get some goals, the better. We did see the return of Sammy Smodic, and again he did look lively, so maybe there is a player in there, and of course a player that will deliver some goods later into the season when of course it gets really busy, which is actually going to get into that sort of section of the season right now, because it's pretty much game here every 3 days or so. We got Tuesday, Saturday, probably all the way through to the World Cup, including the EFL Cup against West Ham. But Rovers did okay today. They got 3 points, massive result. And again, that result has done wonders for us in the table. We now sit pretty in 6th spot, level on points with 4th place Freaks. That's right, the 4th place six-finger Freakazoids, Burnley. We're level on points with them, 18 points in the bag, as we've won 6 this season and losing 5. Yet to taste a draw, as have Reading. Reading are up there as well, doing A-OK with Paulin. So Rovers doing good, and hopefully we can continue that into the midweek's game. But as for Millwall, you know, they needed a striker. They need need somebody going forward. I don't think Fleming is that man. I think he's more of a creator in midfield, and a Phobie had a couple of options, but again, probably lacking a bit of confidence. Again, big shout out to Blue Rose Capital for sponsoring this video, and again, appreciate the guys stopping by for the watch along. Of course, we'll go again with a review later on today, and hopefully we're going to vlog as well as reaction cam from the fans as well. But until then, guys and girls, I'll see you soon for the next one. Till then, we're done.